see what's in the cards today. I haven't done one of these on video in a long time. But I have a lot of free time now, so why not? What's in the cards today? King of Swords. I feel like you are standing really firm on your boundaries. You're being disciplined. You're getting what you want done. You're finding the strength to keep going even when you are tired. Right? You're being more disciplined about what you are seeing, especially with this new offer coming in. It's small, so you need to take the necessary steps to protect this small idea that you have, especially with this Fool at the bottom. Whatever leap you're about to take is about to be a good one, but you do need to be disciplined enough to make sure that you handle it well and that it's prosperous. With this Judgment, I feel like this is something that was owed to you, and now it's finally your turn to have things the way that you want them. And especially with this Queen of Cups, you're being nurturing. You are allowing your emotions to be flowing through you, right? You're following your feelings as far as this business idea, right? I think a lot of times we get ideas and we have our intuition is telling us something, and we just ignore it, right? But if one day we decide to say, fuck it, I'm just going to do it, whatever, it doesn't matter. So with the Ace of Swords at the bottom, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. Ooh, the World. I just keep hearing Ariel sing a whole new world. It's almost as if this opportunity, when you decided to say fuck it, and it was judgment for how people did you in the past, it opened up doors to this new world. I feel like you had been hanging in isolation, hanging in the same spot, trying to figure out, how do I get this new world? How do I get here? But you're about to receive it because you decided to say, I'm about to take this leap and we're going to see where it goes. And now that's leading you to contentment. I don't even know if y'all can see the cards, but whatever. Y'all can hear me. That's good enough. I mean, I'm technically showing them to you anyway, so I guess it don't matter. But you are content. You have all these opportunities now coming into you because you took this leap of faith. It started with this one idea with a fish, right? I've never actually looked at the cups on this card. Ooh, look what's peeking behind it. I just now see that. The Emperor. You're being so disciplined that it's bringing you this new respect. People are seeing you as a leader. People are seeing how hard you've worked for the things that you have, right? I don't know what this card is. Oh, the Hangman again. That card wanted to be seen. Ooh, it's almost as if did you have, come on, brain. Work. Did you have decision paralysis? Did you have all of these ideas and you didn't know where to start? And so you just picked one? And because you just picked one, you're now content with all these other cups and all these other opportunities coming into you? I feel like that resonates for somebody. Because I know for me personally, when I have too many options, I can't make an option. I can't pick. I had the option of 4 taco trucks last night, and I went home with no tacos because I didn't know which one was good. Ooh, that shot out. There is an ending to you not having no money coming in. It's been slow. It's been stagnant. You've been stuck in analysis paralysis, trying to analysis paralysis. Thank you. I knew the word. Anyways, but this mindset had to end. You finally had to take that leap of faith to get to this contentment, to end this. So that way you are overcoming your analysis paralysis, right? But not only did you overcome your analysis paralysis, but you built assets that are bringing you money, and you are now happy. You are now content. You're not. I want to say you're not miserable, right? Like you're not stuck, like feeling like you should be doing more, because you're actively doing what you're supposed to be doing, and it's bringing in money slowly but surely. Ooh, with this 4 of Wands behind, it might even bring in love. Right? A lot of people meet the love of their life when they're truly doing their purpose. When you're doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing, a lot of people naturally align with the person that is for them. Oh, that's too many. But the lovers, ooh, you know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it because I just said the 4 of Wands, right? You are walking away from that bad, or not bad, because it's not bad to be in analysis paralysis, right? We do need to make smart decisions, but there is a point where you can get stuck too long analyzing your options, right? Like you could get stuck looking at all these cups, like, dang, which one do I pick? Which one do I pick? Which one do I pick? But you know what's easier? Follow the water, especially with that Queen of Cups that we seen earlier, where I said you are listening to your intuition. You're going by what you feel that you should be doing. Especially, like, look at all this blue. Look at all of this water. Look at all of this water. Look at all of this water. All of this water. Follow your intuition. Follow the feelings, right? Because I feel like internally you already know what you're supposed to do. I feel like, especially with this Magician at the bottom, internally you already know what you're supposed to do. This King of Swords, it's a little bit of water, but it ain't no water on here for real, for real. You know why? Because he needs to get down to business. He needs a solid foundation to make these decisions on. But once you make that decision, you actually do need to do what you feel is best for that endeavor. Like, yes, consult God and ask him what to do, but you also have to take in the actions. And you started taking in that action. You started being patient. You started learning how to pour into yourself. But I think you're also learning how to receive, because the toes are in the water. And if you know anything about feet, they regulate your temperature. And that's why some people, like me, I can't sleep in socks because my feet get hot and I'm unable to regulate my temperature. But with this half foot in the water, half foot on land, it's almost as if you're learning how to, 1, stand firm in your foundations, and 2, take that leap into the water and allow the water to guide you where you need to be. You're being poured into, and you're pouring into yourself through the water. It's like a big circle. It's like a big circle. Now, I don't know if that's going to bring you your soulmate, or if that's going to bring you a new love as far as within yourself. Because it could go both ways, especially with this Magician. But I feel like you are, especially with the full circle moment, you're coming into harmony with yourself, with your ability to follow your gut, but also your ability to stand your ground, set your boundaries, be like, no, I'm not doing that, or no, this is the time that we need to start. We need to do this today, right? Oh, we need to start. We need to do this today, especially with it being on that Page of Cups of the small beginning, the small idea, whatever it is, the small lump sum of money. I love that. Okay, what else? Ooh, the Empress. Look at that, nurturing, right? The Emperor showed itself. The Empress has come out. The Empress is about fertility. The Empress is about fertility. The soil that is closest to the water, most of the time, has the best nutrients, right? Because when you're close to the water, they're getting the nitrous oxide and stuff, or I don't even know if it's nitrous oxide, but like nitrogen and carbon from the plants and the fish that have died in the water, and it's making fertile ground for you to keep producing. And I think that's what your judgment was. I think that's why this is owed to you, because so many people saw your light, so many people saw the things that you could do, and they just left you to figure it out on your own. And because they left you to figure it out on your own, look at them. Each person, I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if this is a tomb or not a tomb, right? But each person is in there by themselves. There's not another person in these boxes with them. People left you by yourself. And God saw that. And that's why the trumpets are blazing and you are getting the things that are owed to you. You have fertile soil. Look, she's got a crown. She's got a staff. Her chair is beautiful. Her gown is beautiful. The plants behind her are prosperous, right? The soil is now fertile. You're now self-reliant. With this 8 of Swords clarifying, yes, ooh, that just clarified everything I just said with this 8 of Swords. There were so many negative thoughts, so many restrictions, so many imprisonments, right? Because people just left you by yourself to figure this out. And you became victim-minded, right? But you're not a victim. You're not a victim. You decided to change your circumstances. And that opened a whole new world for you, because you walked away and you killed the need to feel like the people who left you for dead, you know what I mean, are the reason that this took so long. But really, you needed to learn how to let this go. You needed to learn how to say, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? That's my motto. Fuck it. The worst you could tell me is no. Or what's the worst that could happen? And because of that, there are people that are now being aligned to you, because you're now in alignment for what God has for you. So things are now going in your favor. And there are people being sent to help you now, because you have made the choice to go after something. And when you make that choice, the things you need come. That's amazing. And I feel like they're coming in quickly. This card, I tried to put the deck together and it wouldn't. Oh, I feel like it's coming in quickly. I tried to close the cards, but it was sitting like this because it wanted me to see it. Like even the card is like sticking up outside of all the other cards. It wanted to be seen. Things are coming in fast. All because you made the decision and you started taking action towards building that life. And that's why you have this new world. And honey, you got your walls up. Because you're not going to come over here and rock my boat and ruin this life that I've built for myself. It's taken its time. But like, I am clearly making progress. I'm not at the bottom anymore. I have taken leaps and bounds to keep climbing and keep elevating myself. All of these came out. And I'm going to flip the deck how it wanted to be seen. So, you put your boundaries up to these sneaky people who kept trying to take from you, who kept seeing what you had going on and stealing your ideas, right? Ooh, Page of Swords. Is that on video? I hope so. I don't know if y'all can see for real. I'm trying though. Right? But these people have been spying on what you were doing and trying to steal your ideas. So you had to put your guard up. I love how that came out, right? And then the clarifying cards with the King of Cups behind it. Oh, these people saw how you had a good balance and control of your situation, and they wanted to come in and steal that balance, that control. You know what I mean? They wanted to feel like they embodied you by spying, by copying you. But that's just not how it works. It's not how it works at all. You put these boundaries up with this nine of wands. Yes, nine of walls. I almost said 9 of walls. You put this wall up with these 9 of Wands because what you have is just too important. And these people could never come in and rock your boat, especially with, 10 of Wands. These people that tried to spy on you. Ooh, child. Okay, hold on. These people that tried to spy on you and tried to copy you, they quickly learned that it was too much for them to bear. It was too much for them to carry because they're spying. They're copying you. They didn't do the work, right? Oh, look at how these cards are set up. This is beautiful. They didn't do the work. They're spying. They are spying on you, nurturing your product, nurturing your idea, nurturing your business, nurturing your family, your marriage, your relationships, whatever it is, they're watching you. You are letting God guide you to where you need to be. Now, if you don't believe in God, I don't care. That's what I believe in. Switch it out for whatever you choose to believe, but for me, it's going to be God. You are following God. You learned how to balance your light with your darkness, and that's allowed you to build this beautiful life for yourself. But all of these people saw how content you were, saw how you were sitting happy, and they're watching you. But you followed your intuition to get away from that kind of people because they were draining. They were stealing from you. They were spying from you unbeknownst to you. And because you walked away from all of that, you are now being nurtured. You're nurturing yourself and you're nurturing your plans. Look at all these plants, right? She's just got a little sunflower with a couple little stems on her wand, right? Look at all these plants in the back. This is fertile ground. She is prosperous, okay? It is flowing through her. Even the chair looks better. Like, this chair looks like it's peeling. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like it's old and dingy. And this looks of high quality. Almost as if look how many details are in this. They took their time. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like this deck is trying to give me one more card, so we're going to see before I switch decks. Ooh, this King of Wands. It's almost like you see what you want, and the sun is at the bottom. This King of Wands, right? You're being an entrepreneur. You're going after what you want. You see what you want, and you're going after it. He's going after it. This little gecko thing right here is going after it. Going after your happiness. Going after your happiness. Quickly, this card wants to be shown. And you willing to die about it at this point. I feel like you have gotten to the point that you have, enough is enough, right? You can't keep taking from me. You can't keep stealing my joy. Enough is enough. Self-awareness. Enough is enough. Oh, look at that. It says questioning routines and patterns. With patience wanting to show itself. Enough is enough. You're taking a leap of faith because you were patient. You decided it's better to be in the unknown and see what happens than to be stuck around these people who keep taking the ideas from me and capitalizing off of it, or they are realizing that what I'm doing is really top-notch and is not for the weak. Ooh, admiration for your hard work is coming. What else? Four cards came out. Okay. You're moving on, right, to healthy beginnings. You're nurturing yourself. Oh, they're married walking down the aisle. It's a new date, a new celebration, a new day to just be. Look at these buildings, and at the end is a tree. Like, how beautiful is that? You set your boundaries. You knew when to leave. You knew when those people were being weird the first time. Know when to put up and let down your walls. Look at that. Retreat. This says time spent alone, reflection on the past and current situations. You were in that hangman for so long, just reflecting on the past and the current situations. Over and over and over and over and over and over, putting you in this state of fear, feeling like everything wasn't working out. But whole time, people was taking your ideas and capitalizing off of them. They were stealing your ideas from you because they were obsessed. They saw how you were expanding, doing great, and they tried to copy your manifestation. I don't know what that is. They tried to copy your manifestation and what you were doing to create this life for you, and they didn't even have the means to embrace that, right? Because they're obsessed with you. They didn't even have a chance to embrace the good because God was like, this too much. You were like, this too much. And now you are content. You are realizing what you want, what you don't want. In life, you're realizing what you want and what you don't want. Accept past and current situations. Work through issues gracefully. You had to get serious. Can't make it up. You had to get serious because things just wasn't adding up. And I think that's why God came in. God is not the author of confusion. And that's what's bringing you success. You're letting God lead you. God is telling you where you need to be. You accept it. Hush. You accepted the endings. You accepted things for how they were. And that's leading you to success. That's is putting that fire under your ass that you need. Can we even cuss on YouTube? I don't know. That's too many cards. You know what? I'm going to take it. You've gained the wisdom. It's led you to happiness. It's led you sat the fuck up, right? You was sitting back too long, and you sat the fuck up, and you realized, hold on, I want this. I want my passion. I want my happiness. How I get over these obstacles? You sat the fuck up so you can go towards this happiness. And overcoming your obstacles is reigniting the passions that you had for yourself. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. You are listening to yourself. You are making new discoveries that lead to celebration. Love yourself first. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. You are choosing what makes you happy. You sitting the fuck up and putting your feet down so you can get it. Because let me tell you something. Once I decide to sit the fuck up, I ain't sitting back until I decide to sit back. What else? Ooh. Sleepless. Being in that isolation, not knowing what to do, was just leaving you sleepless and tired. Right? But this could also be because I've read what it says. It says, anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I am still trying to figure out what it all means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you not being with me is what truly keeps me up at night. I think these are the people who have been watching you because it's so dark It's not even a window in here. It's so dark, the light's off. I think the people who are watching you are now like, what the fuck? Because you took this leap of faith, and now they can't even, I don't even think they can see what you're doing anymore, because you're not posting it until you create it. Yeah, you're not posting it until you created it. Look at that. This is a full bouquet. These are flowers that went through the gestation period of germinating into a plant. I am preparing to share what is in my heart, because I know this is love, or this love is true, unconditional, and everlasting. Preparing to share what is in my heart. You are not sharing it until it's ready. And I hope you stay that way. Don't talk about it, be about it. Move through love. Let go of the fear. The more you move through love, the more that you're going to find what you need. I love you. Move through love. What do you want? What do you love? That's what it's leading you to. Lead with love, and it'll give you the desires of your heart. But you got to strive. You got to push through. You had to endure all the past, because this new you needed the old you to become the person that you are, to strive, to be resilient, to be determined. That's too many. I'm not taking all of that. That's way too many. Dang, that's too many too. Still gave me multiple cards. Okay, cool. Whatever. What's at the bottom? Regret. Ooh. On top of these boundaries, people are having regrets. That's why there are sleepless nights, because they saw what they did to you. But you are following your passions, and it's leading to intensity and twin flame signs. Maybe this is bringing in love, or it's bringing in the feeling of wholeheartedly committing to an idea. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I don't know why I want to lay it like that. Not like how I lay the other cards. Message of love. Maybe you need to write a letter to yourself. Oh, this is a monitoring spirit, especially with Spark on this retreat card after the isolation, right? You're building right now. People can't see what you're working on. You've created this new idea. You've retreated, right? You've probably gone to be with yourself, especially with that hangman. That hangman kept coming out. You went to be with yourself, right? And so these people who are now having sleepless nights, they don't know what you're doing, they don't have nothing to copy, they're going to write you. Because this message of love says, I am thinking of you, my love, even if you believe I am not. I miss you every day, both day and night. I wonder what you have been doing and how your days go without, or go, I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I wonder what you have been doing and how your days go by without me. Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? I feel the urge to reach out to you, my love, and I promise I will. This is a monitoring spirit. They are trying to come and take that spark from you. Now, this could also be, since you have isolated yourself and you built this life for yourself, you now can bring in a new love that will spark a new passion, new fire inside of you. And that's brought faith over fear. Keep trusting God. Keep going after what you need to go after, and everything will check out. Oh, look at that. Keep having faith for what you are expecting God to do for you. Visualize it. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Be as clear as you can be. Transparency is see-through. Be as clear about what you are having faith for, what you're expecting God for in these daydreams. Because once you are clear on exactly what you want, then God can bring you what you need. It's easier to say no to what you want or to what you don't want when you know what you want. And I do think with this time apart, I think it really took you learning that being away from those people was truly what was needed. And I think deep down, especially with this unspoken, you knew that you needed to choose yourself with this you are mine, and that's what brought your spark back. You needed time away from those people to truly see that they were draining you. That's beautiful. Keep picking you because your spark is coming back, and that's leading you to happiness. Yeah, learning. Keep being you. Keep learning how to love you. Keep healing, because that's bringing you your happiness at the end of the day. That's beautiful. I don't really feel called to use this deck. I don't feel called to put back. Okay, yeah, I think that's the message. That idea that you finally took the leap of faith for is going to be what leads you to where you need to be. Where you needed to get away from those people who were harming you, who were stealing from you, who saw what you were, who you are, and decided to embody it before you. Okay? That's all I have. Keep leading with love. Keep following your passions. But this message of love, I truly feel like you need to write a letter to yourself in this time, or even if it's just a vlog of how things are going. If you post it, amazing, you have something to look back on. If you just record it and then look back on it later, it might be a little bit more work to find it, but keep record of this, because I think the more that you realize that you abandoned yourself for so long, and finally picking you with this you are mine is the spark that you needed. It was never about these other people. It was about you realizing that you deserve more. You are worth more. But you had to learn, and you had to heal the parts of you that still wanted to be a part of those people, those mindsets, those ideas that was keeping you stuck in isolation and away from your success. And follow your bliss. Be whimsical, because everything is working out in God's timing, and it'll get you right where you need to be. I bet you missed that old you, and it feels good feeling her come back. Look at her. I take this as like a person who lived in the sun, in the cold months, right? And it's finally summer. The sun's coming out. You know, the last drop of snow has touched the ground. What a beautiful feeling to feel that beautiful spring, summer sun on your skin. You literally glow. You literally glow, especially with this sun. Keep choosing you. You're doing amazing, sweetheart. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I do offer personal readings for $25. You can reach out via email. Payment is accepted via PayPal, Cash App. So yeah, if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July. If you celebrate, I don't celebrate. Today's a cookout for me. I'm going to be by somebody's pool, drunk, eating good. So I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.